Welcome back to the Wenzilla reboot. I am Wenzilla, and I am your toy artist, your toy concierge. Today we're going to take a look at the D3, the Imperial probe droid. Box looks really nice. The standard box we're used to. Now this box is a little bit bigger, so that's kind of, oh yeah, 40th for Empire Strikes Back, so that it's got the extra logo on there. So yeah, Empire Strikes Back. I know this wasn't in the movie a whole bunch, but in the video games and stuff, and especially Fallen Jedi, I remember I had to beat these things down. Had to force, pull, and throw, and do all that crazy stuff with them. So we're going to take a look at this. A little bit of something on the box. Okay, it waved right off. And yeah, I grabbed up 2 of these because there's 2 available. And I think that if you're going to have them in your collection, you definitely want, you know, at least 2, right? So yeah, without further ado, let's jump into this guy. Let's take a look at him. I'm not a review guy, but I am going to unbox this, see if it's something that you guys want to get. And yeah, we'll take a look at it together. So, let's get into it. D3 Imperial Droid. Probe Droid.
Choo 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 choo.
All right, so he's a big one. Look at this guy. He's a big boy. So let's just kind of take a look at articulation wise. Looks like all the legs move. I remember how creepy it was, like these guys come out of the dark when you're trying to fight them in the game. It doesn't seem to sit on the stand all too great, and the stand doesn't also want to stay in there all that great. So I'm sure it'll be fine if you're just standing it up. Just taking a closer look, the antennas go pop up even farther. So that's a cool thing, articulation wise. This spins around. I'm not sure if any of these knobs move. That'd be really cool, but just so realistic, just the details. And I don't know if we're picking them all up perfectly, but I'm not sure if you guys can see them all perfectly, but there is so much detail in this. Even on the bottom. The extra paint, like the scuffs and things like that, like the weather look, like it's bounced off a couple walls, like me, smack, smack, smack. But scale-wise, he's pretty big. I don't remember being that big. They might be a little bit bigger than scale by a tiny bit, but I remember just like Force throwing them into walls and stuff like that. I know for sure they're on Hoth when you went there to build your lightsaber. I believe that's where you had to go. But also, if you guys are paying attention to the 2020 Toy Fair right now, they have the new Rebel soldiers coming out. Look freaking cool. They got the snow speeder. That thing looks awesome. I can't wait to get my hands on that. I'm definitely getting that for sure. And I definitely want to maybe get like, you know, 4, 5 of the soldiers. Because you got to have at least that many, right? So it's just standing next to Mr. Kestis here, which was a repaint. I don't think I did a video on it. I just did a quick repaint of him to kind of bring him more to life, as I typically do with things that look really good already. But yeah, I think it's going to be fun to take some shots of this, and I think they did a really good job. There's not a whole lot to go over with this, just how great it looks. The detail is insane. So I'll do a little B-roll and kind of get a closer look going into it, and then I'll do some toy photography. But yeah, all these legs seem to articulate like so. That was cool. I don't want to break him, but yeah, just really fun figure. I like it. It's Imperial, so why not? You have them hanging out on the Death Star, wherever you want. So if you had a couple of these, you could do some really cool photos with them. It'd be cool to have a couple for your setup, however you have it, like in your DTOF, or if you have it on your shelves. It'd be cool to have a couple of these guys just hanging out there. That's all on this one, guys. So next up, we'll be looking at some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff, some NECA Ninja Turtle stuff, because I just got in Shredder, the foot soldiers. There's 2 type of foot soldiers, so we're going to look at those. And then Splinter, the man himself, with the ooze with a different label on it, which I noticed. It must be a licensing thing. But anyway, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for taking time out of your day. And remember to be kind to one another.